Hey there, welcome to Traffic Generation 101. I'm Franco and I'm going to help walk you through this training exercise. So let's talk a little bit about how to generate traffic and convert sales online. And let me just start really quick with a couple of things that I know you want to get to real quick. Number one is the truth. Getting traffic really is the easy part. The secret lies in learning how to position yourself to convert as much of it into sales. These days, getting the traffic is not the issue anymore. It used to be, but now I'm going to show you how simple it is in a couple of slides. But trust me, getting the traffic is not hard. It's the easy part. It's converting that traffic where you're gonna want to focus in on and elevate your skills. And once you do that, you can create a full-time income as high as you want to go with duplication and replication online. It really is that simple. Here's the other truth too. Most people overthink it and they overcomplicate this part. The vast majority of people never really get enough traffic. They're not consistent with it. They quit, they start, they sputter around, they quit for months, they start again. My main recommendation to you would be, if you are going to want to fuel your business by becoming a traffic generator, becoming prolific at generating your own leads and traffic, just make a commitment to be consistent, whatever you can do, but be consistent and build on that. That's going to take you a whole long way rather than trying to overcomplicate stuff. So anyway, there's many ways to get traffic. You're going to learn many ways in this entire course. There's a lot of different ways to get traffic or to create and generate your own leads. What you want to do is, as you learn a few methods, focus on one or two of the methods that you really enjoy and decide to master them. That's what I've done, and that makes things a whole lot more simple. You don't have to become a master of all of the different ways to get traffic. If you could just pinpoint one or two key ways and focus on becoming prolific at it, you'll have enough traffic coming in that you won't know what to do with. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me give you what you want first. Then in the rest of this lesson, I'll break it down and show you how to convert more sales with it. But let me just start with the easy part. Let me just show you where to go to just get automated, targeted traffic for what we do here in this course and in this business. I want you to bookmark this traffic site. You see the link right there. It's very simple. If you want to keep it very simple, there you go. That's what everybody wants, right? They just want to order traffic. They want to know where to go. They want a source. This site sends you the kind of traffic most of the people studying this course are actually looking for. This is ideal for offers, programs, funnels, and marketing systems which specialize on selling programs, products, or information to help people make money online or to help teach them how to make money from home. This is perfect for business opportunities and online-based home business programs. And there's the link right there. Trust me, just go to the site, order traffic, and if your funnel is ready and if your follow-up game is up to par, you're going to convert leads and you're going to close sales. Okay? All right, so now that we've gotten the main part that everybody comes for, well, where do you get traffic? Where do I go to just get some traffic? Well, there's a main spot right there. Now, let's talk about what everybody wants after they get what they think they wanted, which is, everybody just wants a source, right? So I know everyone just wants to know where to go get traffic. There it is. Now for the rest of the lesson, let me show you how to stack as much of the odds in your favor so that you're actually positioned to convert as much of this traffic to sales as possible. That's where most people make big mistakes. So let's start with a fundamental review. Internet marketing fundamentals. Number one, it takes the knowledge and the skill to create good offers for your market. Number two, you want to get targeted traffic to those targeted offers. Number three, you want to collect emails. You want to build an email list primarily because Many people are not going to make a buying decision off visiting your sales offer for the very first time. I don't care how great your funnel or your marketing system is. Most people are going to want to think about it a little bit. They're going to want to go seek you out on social media, follow you on Facebook, see what you're really about, get a level of trust built before they make a buying decision. So it's key to collect enough data from your leads so that you can follow up effectively. And to do that, you want to begin with collecting emails. Number 4, you want to follow up productively. I'll show you a variety of ways to do that. And number 5, you want to support your follow-up with social media. A lot of people skip this part. They don't combine these two things. Number 6, you want to be consistent. And number 7, you want to focus on always be closing within your content, within your follow-up, within your live streams, your Facebook, your social media, your follow-up emails. You want to have the mindset of a closer. You want to always be closing. Now, you could be closing sales without being a pushy salesman. You can do it by adding value, building trust, building rapport, but you got to always be focused on closing sales. Okay? So that is your guideline. That's your table of contents. How do we break these down and get these jobs accomplished? Well, let's start by reviewing the mechanics of wealth in internet marketing, the fundamentals that create results online. Again, number 1, it all starts with a great offer. If you don't have a great offer, by great offer, I mean whatever the offer is on your main advertisement, your main post, your main message, your main lead capture page headline, you've got to have a great offer that's absolutely targeted to the kind of person you're selling to. You have to start with a great offer. Number 2, you got to get that great offer in front of a buying market. So many times I find people trying to sell a great thing to a group of people who don't want to buy anything, and that's not going to work, right? You have to get this great offer in front of a buying market. Number 3, you want to use an efficient presentation system to get the information delivered 24/7 around the clock and around the world, where somebody can come in at 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 in the afternoon and review the information and the details enough to make a buying decision. You want an efficient system to do that. You cannot be thinking that you're going to be running around social media or the telephone or email or one-on-one texting people and just chasing people all over the place, one prospect at a time in this kind of arena. You're going to be frustrated. You have to learn how to use an efficient information delivery system. And then after that first sale, you want to plug people into great training and great support to retain that sale month after month after month, and to also foster enough trust to attract repeat sales and have people buying your upgrades and your different offers on the back end of your marketing system. So in our arena of internet marketing, this is what creates long-term sustainable results. And that's what we've created for you here. So we're going to focus on keeping it as simple as humanly possible. We're going to start with the pre-built, done-for-you offers, lead capture pages, presentation pages, educational follow-up selling systems that Power Lead System gives you access to by default. Okay, and the reason is that once you see how the big picture is laid out and how these complete funnels work to generate sales and repeat sales, then you'll be able to apply the concepts of those funnels, and you can customize them or take those concepts and apply them to whatever kind of product, service, or program you're marketing into. Okay, so that's why I'm going to use that, so you can see it as a way to model the method and the mechanics of how these systems are put together. Okay, because a lot of people think that if you just get enough traffic at a really great capture page, that's automatically going to, create people that are going to opt in and automatically just buy your product. And that's not true. If you don't have a really great presentation funnel behind it and you back it up with good social media activity and follow-up emails and communication techniques and training and hangouts and webinars recorded or live, and all of what you're going to see works together to create the sale. A buyer might say, hey, look, I loved your presentation. That's why I joined. And that's great. but they may not completely remember the fact that it took the lead capture page, the follow-up emails, the presentation over and over again, invitations to a webinar, a hangout, an educational setting, a review, training webinars on top of that, inviting them to the support system to start a free trial or start a free account. It takes many different little things to create enough trust that they come back enough times and say, wow, this is really a great presentation video. I'm going to go ahead and sign up. It was a video that did it. That may be what they say, but it takes an entire system of follow-up to get them to the point where they make a buying decision many times. They've got to see more value than just a really cool lead capture page. That's not doing it anymore in 2018. So again, you can apply those concepts to anything that you're promoting. So once you understand the method that I'm going to walk you through on a little field trip we're going to take after a couple of these slides, it'll work for any of your own offers and any of your own funnels. This is the fastest way to keep the learning curve to near zero, making money for you and helping your affiliate team make money if that's the kind of program you promote. Okay, so it all starts with a great offer. And we use lead capture pages to create great offers, because even if you're posting on social media to generate the traffic, all of that has to be congruent. So all roads lead to your offer that they're going to land on eventually anyway. It's got to make sense with the way you're posting on social media, what you're saying on a YouTube video, what you're tweeting about on Twitter, what you're posting on Instagram, the images. They've got to mix. When they click on your link and they're coming from a marketing promotional message, an invitation to get some free information to do XYZ, when they get to the lead capture page, it better be talking about the same XYZ. It's got to be congruent. So that's where it all starts, with really great, effective lead capture pages. And again, I'm going to take you through some of the marketing funnels that we use inside as affiliates of Power Lead System, because it's generic. Everybody's on this course. Everybody's familiar with some of those. And I'm going to drive you through those. And then in your mind, you can begin to envision how you can take that concept and apply it to whatever niche marketing arena you might be in, whatever your market is in, if it's different than this kind of message purely. Okay? All right. So after the lead capture page, you have to lead your new leads, your new prospects, to a great presentation page. And these days, that's done with the power of the written word in short, talking point, bullet point, benefit rich advantages that you put in front of them that are solving the problems that they're looking to solve, a good benefit rich headline, and more than anything, a great presentation video that runs them through the concept, the offer, and your proposal. Okay, so a good presentation page. Now this is part of the funnel. Number one, we started with a lead capture page. Number two, they opt in. They flow into a presentation page like this. Next up, when they go through the capture page, in order to get to the presentation, they're opting in by giving you an email address so they can receive the follow-up and the presentation to their email. And now you have that email, you're building up an email list, you can now follow up and invite them to the back end of your funnel. And your trainings, your educational webinars, your overview videos, and any kind of training and duplication presentation pages you have in your marketing system. I'm going to walk you through an exact example of this so that you could see it in action, right? And most of you have been through one if you're here as an affiliate of Power Lead System. So we're going to refresh your memory and walk you through a funnel that you came through so you can learn how to use that as a template to model it and create any other offer that you want in any other niche that you want. Okay? All right. So from there, it takes you in and it triggers the start of a great follow-up campaign. And this includes maybe a set of pre-written follow-up emails where in the campaign you have write this down too, you have a specific goal to, number one, invite those leads to come back and watch the presentation video again and again. You got to have that presentation video link on every email, and it doesn't matter if you're talking about your offer or if you're talking about a piece of news or if you're talking about sports or what's going on here or there, just to build rapport. But even if you're not talking about business on any given follow-up email, you got to still have that link in there so that human nature, curiosity, can allow them to click on that link and get over there if they're curious about your presentation again. You always want to be driving them back to your sales video. The other thing that you want to do in your follow-up is you want to remind them to follow you on social media. Follow me here on Facebook. Follow me here on Twitter. Follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Whatever you happen to be doing, whatever your favorite social media network is, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram, you want to be reminding them constantly to follow you to get better value and to get their questions answered and get to know you a little bit better on your social media, because I'm going to teach you how to use both at the same time to help drive attention to your content, to get them back to your presentations, to build rapport, to build trust. And when you build rapport, you deliver value and you build trust. They're going to get to know you, like you, and trust you more. And that's where they're going to make a decision to buy from you in the future. Okay? Very, very important. So number 2, always be inviting your leads in your email list to follow you on social media. Follow you on Facebook, follow you on Twitter, follow you on YouTube, whatever you like to use. Number 3, you also want to invite them on you don't have to invite them to everything on every email. You can invite them one day and really focus only on getting them to the presentation. The next email, you want to maybe take 2 or 3 emails to remind them to follow you on Facebook. Then you want to take the time in some other follow-up emails to send them a message and remind them to attend your 24/7 recorded or live educational overview hangout or webinar or live streams or whatever you're doing that's more educational in nature, where you kind of take the time to run them through your marketing funnel in a little different way from the perspective of teaching them or educating them. We have that in our Wednesday hangout. We have that with a more training perspective on the Thursday Internet Marketing Training Hangout. All of these are run live and they are also instantly recorded on a page that's very easy. You create one link for the Wednesday hangout and you can easily remind them to click on that link and watch the most recent hangout overview of whatever it is we're promoting. Right? So that's always important. Those 3 things. Always remind them to go back to your main video presentation. Always remind them to follow you on social media. Always remind them to attend your educational webinars, live streams, or hangouts if you do that in whatever you're selling. We do that here in Power Lead System for a reason. It works. And always remind them to get started. Always be closing. Always invite them to welcome them to your team, right? Always invite them to get started. If you have a 7-day trial, if you have a free trial membership, however you onboard people, you want to always invite them to take the next step to get started. Very, very important to use that language and constantly remind them and let them hear it in their mind that, again, you're inviting them to get started, to get started, to get started. And that way, you'd be amazed. These simple little concepts I just went through on this one slide will help you close more sales, because the vast majority of people are, for one reason or another, too timid, a little too scared. Maybe they're too nervous about seeming like they're pushy or salesy, but you don't have to come off as pushy or salesy at all to have your little link at the bottom say, hey, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Hey, you have any questions? Did you watch the last hangout we had? It's a great educational seminar or whatever, but you can do it in a way that you're adding value, inviting them and reminding them to click on that link. Okay? So that's very, very important to your follow-up. And now that we've dealt a little bit with the follow-up system, now once you onboard them on that first sale, whether it's a first little sale, tripwire, $7 deal, a $15 deal, a $20 deal, a 7-day free trial, whatever it is, once they come in, you want to make sure that in the back end of your funnel, whether it's in the back office or in a Facebook group or in a blog or however you're doing it, no matter what you're selling, we do it in the back office of our main membership site, is we always make it very, very easy to do two things. Three things really. Number one, contact whoever invited you. So there's your sponsor's contact information. And if you have a primary or some other offer, we make it very easy for them to see the message. Click here to see your sponsor's recommended income stream, right? We make it very easy to promote the affiliate and whatever the affiliate is selling. Now, the other two things we make it very easy and loud and clear is number one, click here so that you can get started correctly, right? How do I get started? Click here. And then, of course, your back-end optional upgrade offers that offer you the back-end sales potential of your comp plan, right? So we have the other button that says enhance my features. Click here. And whether you're like talking about Power Lead System as an example, this is from the back office of the free lead system forever. We give away a free marketing system. And then when they hit the back office, they can click the button to get started and get getting started instructions. And then the other thing they could do is click there to see, hey, what other options are there with this company? And then they find out about Lead Lightning. And then, of course, they upgrade there. And then the same thing. In that back office, we feature the optional upgrades to Gold membership. And then even in the Gold membership of Power Lead System, what do you see back there? Well, you see in the Getting Started page a way that you can click and watch a couple of videos, one for the Diamond membership and one for the Platinum membership, right? And we always have the Getting Started in 3 simple steps and clearly labeled. We have a way that they can click to plug into training, promotional tools, learn how it works, all of that. So we make it very easy for them to get educated on how to learn the product, the offer, the membership, the system, and also additional enhanced features that when they see enough value there, they see it enough times, they're going to make the decision to upgrade. And that's just additional 100% pure profit in your pocket. That's an intelligent back-end continuity marketing funnel. And it also plugs them into the very important training and education culture and environment on the back end that fosters two things. Number one, retention. People that love the feeling that they're getting constant value no matter what, they don't give up the membership. They stay month after month after month after month in your business. And they see the invitations to upgrade, so they see that. And they're also educated on keeping it simple and just teaching duplication. So that's very, very important to have in a good, smart back-end marketing funnel. You got to lay this down. You can't just send traffic at an empty offer and offer nothing on the back end, because they're going to see there's limited or no value and they're going to dump it and quit almost immediately. Okay, if you're going to be out there working on social media to generate your own leads, if you're going to be out there investing capital, hard-earned money for cold traffic, you do not want to get lazy in this part and just dump them on an offer and lose most of them. You have to make the most of it. You have to get that number one sale, that's great, but then you have to go to work even harder to earn repeat sales month after month after month from the same people. That's part of converting your traffic, and it makes the cost, the investment in advertising your business, in ordering traffic, it makes it a no-brainer then, because you're making considerable amount of money and profit on the back-end retention month after month after month, and also on your upgrades. If you don't work there, if you're just working for a front-end sale, those are pretty small and limited most times anyway. You're not going to make enough money to offset the cost of your marketing to make it make sense. And that's where people get a little frustrated and they quit trying to advertise and buy traffic into their business because they figure, well, I have to do free methods because this is not going to be profitable if I keep dumping money in traffic and they're not buying anything else. There's nothing else to buy. right? So that's why you want to make sure you focus on this end in your culture, your environment, your teaching, delivering value, supporting your team, your buyers, your customers, because that is what makes the traffic generation cost better than free, because you're making so much money on the back end that of course you're going to keep buying traffic. And so anyway, those are some thoughts to keep in mind on that. Now from there, we talked a little bit about this is in more detail where you plug people in. You want to make sure you have some kind of a training environment where you can support that sale, you can nurture, you can educate, you can level them up and make them prolific at whatever you're wanting to teach them how to do, whether it's Power Lead System. We're going to teach you how to be prolific in affiliate marketing, lead generation, follow-up, closing sales, because if we can do that, not only are you happy and you stay with the program forever, but guess what? You're going to be more productive and everybody's happier when you're more productive, right? So it helps everybody. And in whatever business, whatever product or service you're promoting, you're going to want the same thing. You're going to want happy, productive people that are teaching other customers, other affiliates, other members, and whatever you're selling, excited, teaching them how to get the most benefit from your products and services. Okay, so no matter what you're selling, it's same thing. You have to develop or plug into a great training culture and duplication system. All right, so we do that with our training elements in our training centers. So now what I'd like to do is cover a very, very important part that a lot of people in internet marketing don't cover when they're teaching or talking about traffic generation and converting sales. And that is the importance these days of supporting your traffic with social media. You want to use your email follow-up to remind people daily to follow you on social media for more support and training. This merges your marketing systems activity with your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, all of your social media posting and engagement for a fully comprehensive marketing follow-up experience for them and brand saturation for you. It really goes hand in hand. People are actively looking for these to be connected these days. There's not that many people anymore that are just buying sight unseen from a cold website without at least an element of learning about who the person is selling them. Okay, that idea is an idea from way back, but looking from 2017, 2018 and beyond, your marketing system includes your social media presence. It's not a bonus. It's not an optional thing. And that's if, remember, you don't have to do anything that we talk about in this entire traffic generation course. But you also don't have to generate more sales either. This is about optimizing and maximizing the amount of sales conversion from your traffic generation. If you just want to get lazy and just buy traffic and not convert as much, then that's cool too, but we know where that leads. But this is real traffic generation shop talk here. Okay, you're not going to invest consistently in traffic generation or even social media activity if you're not retaining sales and profiting from the back end. And to do that, you've got to find a way to build more rapport, more trust, more relationship, make it more of an experience with your prospects. And you do that by merging your automated marketing system, your done-for-you traffic generation with your social media presence. It just goes hand in hand and each helps the other. Okay? This builds trust, and trust is what creates sales and repeat sales. And if that's what you're looking for. All right, so anyway, that's enough of the didactic for this portion of the course. What I want to do now is I want to go on a field trip. I'm going to get rid of the PowerPoint. We're going to go to the real internet now, and we're going to focus on a couple of things very specifically. Number one, I want to show you how to set up quickly your I'm going to take you on a review of my Facebook so that you can use it as a model and you can have your Facebook set up correctly, not correctly, but set up better for generating sales and leads on the internet. Okay, I'm going to teach you what I've done to set up my Facebook so that it's truly set up for effective, productive marketing and sales. And then we're going to review the funnels so that you can use them not as going through the funnel so that it sells you the product or the service or the message or whatever, but from a marketing director standpoint. You're putting your marketing executive hat on of your own business, and I'm going to show you the way our funnels were created completely as comprehensive marketing systems, little ecosystems that generate sales, so that you can learn to, number one, to just tap into them and leverage them if you're new. Just use them. Don't reinvent the wheel. My invitation is for you to do that. Make more money, less hassles. But also so that you can study them, reverse engineer them, and apply those concepts to whatever kind of program or offer or product you want to sell online. Okay, and that's a skill set that nobody can take away from you. So let's go ahead and do that funnel review, lead capture page, sales page, hangout page, training page. You can apply it to whatever niche you want, and proper Facebook setup for marketing and sales. Let's go ahead and do that. So and after that, in the next lesson, we're going to talk about email follow-up more specifically. So let me go ahead and minimize the PowerPoint. And so here we are on Facebook. Okay, the very first thing I want to show you is that it's not difficult, but a lot of people get a little bit lazy and they don't pay attention to some really key marketing real estate aspects of Facebook. Okay, number one, people on Facebook, when they see your images, when they come to follow you, to find out more of who you are, why they should buy from you, they're already accustomed to a couple of things. They like clicking around pictures, okay? And I've learned some time ago that you can do a couple of things to your pictures on Facebook. Maybe not all of them, but you just develop a habit, and why not? I do it on pretty much all the pictures that I post on Facebook has this format working with it. When I post a picture on Facebook, in the post, the written part of that picture, I always have two things I want to do. Number one is I want to quickly, with like one little statement, tell the story of that picture, because that's what people want to know. Let them know right up front. Hey, what's that picture about, right? Oh, that's me and Pammy, and we were sitting at a restaurant eating some sushi, having fun at lunch on a Wednesday while everybody else is working. How cool is internet marketing? You want to learn how to do this? Click here. See, I did both of the things because I'm so accustomed to doing it. So step number one is you quickly tell the story of the picture. What was going on? Where is it? Who is that? What are you doing? Right? And quickly segue into how happy you are that you can teach people how to make some money on the internet. And here's how to do that, right? Or even just leave a link, right? But you have to transition into an invitation so that they can see a little invitation to free information to learn a little bit more of what you can help them with, and drop a link in it. Okay, let me show you how this looks. So the first couple of things on your Facebook that you want to fix is your profile picture and your cover picture. Choose whatever you want to do with your cover picture, but on your profile picture, make sure that it has your face and that you're smiling, looking positive, okay? Because remember, this is Facebook. It's not your product book. It's not vitamin book. It's not magic juice book. It's not your awesome comp plan book. It's not even Bitcoin book or travel deal book. You know, it's Facebook. Put your face on it, right? Profile picture at least. So anyway, if you open up your profile picture, what I like to do, I'll give you a little formula. Same thing. See, the very first statement talks about what was going on in the picture. The second statement segues or transitions into a simple little promotion. It's like when people are watching the news, right? The nightly news, or they're watching a ball game. They're going to flip the channel. And yes, they're going to give them the content. They're going to give them the story they want, right? They're going to give them the news, or they're going to show them the ball game. But at the end or in between those segments, they're going to break for a commercial. Now, nobody starts flaming, oh, why are you trying to sell me something? I just want to watch a basketball game. You're trying to sell me toothpaste or whatever, right? Or a burger or a pickup truck or whatever the commercial is. Nobody gets mad and starts sending irate emails to unsubscribe because, oh my God, you're trying to sell me something. I'm watching TV, right? So on Facebook, think about it like those entrepreneurs do that give you content, and in between those content segments, it's perfectly accepted and perfectly fine to show you what? Commercials, right? Promotional advertisement. Hey, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, right? Same thing here. Just become the entrepreneur, right? Don't be an angry consumer all the time. I can't believe they're trying to sell me so much stuff on TV. Well, you didn't have to pay $100,000 to watch that show, did you? Right? So they're going to give you promotion. Same thing. You're reading a magazine, right? There's so many ads. There's an ad there. There's the interview or there's the magazine article that you wanted to read. But to the left of it, in the middle of it, above it, beneath it, there are promotions. There's ads, right? So anyway, same thing here. I learned from that concept, direct response marketing. So what I do, very first statement, I give them the content about the picture. What's the story in the picture? What's going on, right? Where was it? What were you doing? Who is that? Where are you at? What are you doing? So just tell them the story of the picture. And then in the second statement, do a little promotion. And you can see the copywriting on my promotion right there, right? So that's on, and just lead them over to your lead capture page, your favorite lead capture page, your funnel, your blog, whatever you got. Doesn't matter. Just lead them to something that they can click to get to your marketing funnel. Okay, that's the point. Same thing with your cover picture, right? People are accustomed to when they see a picture on Facebook, they're going to want to click it to see what's the story of this picture. And so in your cover picture, you can do the same thing, right? And now mine was more of a business-related promotional cover picture anyway, so I go right into an ad. And this is ad copy that you can take, and if it applies, you can tweak it up a little bit, go through it, and apply it for yourself. But same thing, if it was more of a personal picture, I would apply the exact same formula. First statement is you take the time to tell them the story of the picture. Second statement, transition into more of a promotional invitation. Okay, and that's all I do with pretty much all of my pictures. And now the other thing that you want to make sure that you do is make it easy for people to find your business information. This is not the time to play secret agent. If you set up your Facebook appropriately to help you support traffic generation and lead generation, then you don't have to worry about trying to pitch and over hustle people all the time with every post. You could just post like normal, right? And as people come back and back and back to see your postings, then they're going to know every once in a while, you're going to drop a link in the comments, you in the pictures that you post, you're going to tell them what's going on in the picture, and it's always going to end with a little invitation to click your link and learn how to make money. Simple, fun way to make money online. Click here, right? Free classes. And you can end all of your pictures, all of your posts with something like that, even in the comment stream. So the one section that people forget about is the About section. If you click on the About section, there's all kinds of space here where Facebook gives you the opportunity to build rapport and get people to your contact information. And you can go through every single one of these segments, and you'll see, come over here and use mine as a template, click around and see how I've prepared mine. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But like here in the main overview, right? So I give them right away my telephone numbers, my cell numbers there. If they want to text me, they can text me. They want to call me, it's going to go to voicemail. I'm going to screen it. It's my business tool, right? So there's my cell phone. There's my email for people, my Skype, and I have the link to my main lead capture page offer, my website, down there. Same thing. You can do the exact same thing. You do not want to make it hard. There's way too much competition out here right now for you to be playing hide and seek with your prospects, right? Oh, I'm going to make them beg for my business information. No, they'll probably find another affiliate that made it easier to click and go get the information they want without having to go through your moat and your drawbridge and your gate and get into your tower and your castle with all your security set up. You know, they're not, these days, they're not going to go through that. Okay, if it's hard for them to find out what it is they want to find out from you, they're going to go find another affiliate in that same program or keyword or product or whatever that makes it easier for them to get the information they want when they want it without a hassle. Okay, anyway, these are the things that I've done, because then once I have my About section set up and they have easy access to my link and my number and my email and all this stuff, then in my emails, I can just keep inviting them back to my Facebook and inviting them to follow me on Facebook. And then I can just post and I can engage a network with them. And when they see me networking on their post, they're going to be curious. They're going to click to see what my profile is all about. And they get here and it's very easy to go through some posts and then find some kind of a piece of information that guides them a little bit more to what I can help them learn how to do, right? So a couple of friendly personal posts and then a business post, a couple of friendly personal posts, and I'll share some news that leads into how I can help them, right? Even if I'm sharing news or other people's videos or whatever, there's always a reason, and the reason is, I can help you. If you're being affected by what this guy's talking about in this video, I can help. And they always remember, oh yeah, Franco's doing that thing on the internet. What's he doing? There's his link right there, going right to my funnel, right? So I give them a piece of content. I don't have any links in the actual post. It's a picture of a post of a video I'm going to share with them with a little story about it, what you're going to see there, why you want to watch this. And then P.S. and by the way, if you watch that video and want more information about what I can help you do that's related here, click here. And here it is in the first comment. I put the link to my funnel. Okay, and that's what you can do. See, you could just do messages, regular posting, and then drop a link in one of your posts. So that's the way I do it, where it doesn't seem pushy. It doesn't seem like I'm hustling them 24 hours a day on Facebook. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not demanding that they reply to my message, how rude of them. I don't play those games because I have it all set up and I drive traffic to my funnel. Then I'm always generating email leads that way, fresh new email leads. I invite those fresh new email leads over to my social media to follow me there. And then from here, I invite people to the Wednesday Hangout, the Thursday Hangout. They click around my profile picture. They click on my cover picture. I begin to see that they've been here. So I go to their Facebook and I comment positive stuff about their posts. They get reminded to come back and see who I am. Oh, that's the guy that's sending me the emails, right? And it all works together. It becomes one big marketing, persuasion, influence circle. And it leads them in like a spiral. It's just spiraling down to the center, and the center is coming back to my sales message in my funnel all the time. Okay, so I use my social media together with my cold traffic generation and my funnel and my follow-up marketing emails to drive everyone back to the message, back to our content. So now that I've showed you a little bit about how to set up your Facebook for generating leads and closing sales, let's take a look at some of the funnels that we use to generate leads that start this entire process in motion. Okay, now remember, this is not about, obviously you're already here at this course, so I'm not trying to sell you Power Lead System again. I'm trying to teach you the psychology and the copywriting, the persuasion elements of the offers themselves for our target market, so that you can study them the way they're built, the first page, the second page, the hangout page, the training page, so that you can reverse engineer this if you want to and apply to whatever else you want to sell, maybe in a weight loss niche, in a travel related program, in a cryptocurrency program, whatever you're doing out there. You can take this concept and apply it to your marketing niche. Okay, so here's free lead system. Very simple. Right? The headline says everything. I want to give you my list building website absolutely free. That's it. I want to give you a marketing system so you can generate leads for whatever you're trying to sell. Right? I put this in front of network marketers or affiliate marketers, and this is a very high converting offer. They take the free funnel, and then inside the free funnel, like I showed you in the picture, it has a button where it leads them to the next upgrade, which is the lead lightning funnel, that presentation, right? Leads them right into there. And same thing with that one, leads into the regular Power Lead System funnel, the presentation. So anyway, I just want to focus on the funnels, on the offers on the lead capture pages for now. So there's this one. Then we have the lead lightning one that I use. I took the default. This is something you can do with Power Lead System that's very powerful. I took the default lead capture page for lead lightning and I looked at it. And I play around with it often, and I'll change the writing a little bit. So I change the headline a little bit. I changed the subheadline a little bit. But the great thing about Power Lead System, I'm not a coder, programmer, designer, and I didn't have to do any of those elements here. All I did is I changed the words a little bit to personalize it a little bit more for me, right? So I took the Lead Lightning lead capture page template, made a copy of it for myself, renamed it, and changed the words a little bit. So now this is my offer. I can post something related to this on Facebook and use this link and have people come here. Oh, absolutely newbie proof, huh? How to create a frenzy of cash buyers daily. Done for you system creates fast cash flow. Well, what is this, Franco? Let me check this out. Right, this is pretty cool. Can you make one of these for me? Yeah, if you buy it from me, I can help you script one of these out. Pretty cool. Right, so that's another lead capture page offer. And then we have the one that I use when I'm leading people right into Power Lead System, 7-day free trial, the gold membership offer. I use this one, right? So I took a design element, a design template from Power Lead System, made a copy of it, renamed it, and then it opens up in the editor for you, and you can change the words however you want. So you can model this if you want. You can take this element and make the words different and do whatever you want. But this one says, faster internet cash. Done for you system creates steady cash flow online in a much faster and easier way. Proven blueprint, $500 per day game plan you can start using today to create daily cash from home. Watch the video, make money. Get the system, send traffic, get paid. I got sick and tired of the complicated stuff online, so I created this foolproof system so my buddies can make the whole darn thing simple and just get paid online. If you're ready for easier cash flow, get in, right? And so anyway, they pop their email in the box, and then under there, they read your information will be sent to the valid email entered above. So don't give me a fake one. You're not going to get anything. Right? Watch my videos, then attend my daily 24/7 webinar and start making money. Right? So wait a minute. What's that daily webinar, Franco? This is Power Lead System. I didn't hear about a daily webinar. What are you doing? Right? No. It's the Hangout page that we do every Wednesday, but it stays recorded 24/7. I remind them to go watch that whenever they want, 24/7. Right? So when they opt into any of these, they get to the sales offer. Right, the presentation. Let me show you just, the one that I'm using for this. Let me pause the video. Hold on. All right, so you're about there. All right, so that's the sales presentation page is here. Again, I use the default Power Lead System sales page, make a copy of it for myself, and just tweak the words a little bit when you're comfortable. In the beginning, just use the default one. But when you're comfortable, I want to show you, you can personally brand these. You can customize them however you want, right? So I changed the headline a little bit. Still all about the all-in-one marketing platform and online home business system. 8.5-minute video presentation shares the message in a professional way every single time. Start your free trial. If I've got a quick thinker like me, right, that just doesn't need a lot of information, all I need is a good headline, a good video, and a free trial, I'm in. I don't need just my personality, right? I don't need to ask more questions. I'll figure it out on the inside. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, I'll quit. No big deal, right? So this is all I need. There's a lot of people like me, but there's also a lot of people like my wife. She needs more information, right? So she would say, this is cool, free trial. Okay, I get it. But what is this, right? And so people like that can continue to read down the page. Absolutely newbie proof. Everything you need under one roof. Start today, build income, unlimited cash flow. Nothing is faster online. Big message, big promise, right? But they can keep reading it and see the supporting information for that, right? Everything you need is yours today with this complete system. Create unlimited custom lead cap, and there we go. Now start breaking down the information about the product line. So whatever you're selling online, this is one way that I found that's very effective to do it. Have a video with a headline and a button for them to at least try something easy, right? And have that above the fold at the top of the page, so they don't have to scroll a lot to get pretty much everything a quick decision maker needs to at least get the message and get started, and then support it with more analytic information down below and make a more long format style of message if you want to. Some people just love to just send people to a video and a button and that's it. If they don't like to watch videos, oh well, you're not a good customer for me, right? But I market to people that, like videos, and I also market to people that maybe they don't like video content that much, but they like to read stuff, good direct response style. So anyway, these are some of the funnels that I use as a complete, because now in my follow-up, I can really harp on it and I could say, look, I know you got questions, but you got to get back to that page when you're really serious about this and really go through the information, because it really is all there. The video is only 8.5 minutes that tells you about the product and the concept. The comp plan is only 5 minutes, but you see the video and it talks all about it, just spells everything out for you. And then you can read the information for the details on the product line on the actual website. Go back to the sales page, watch that video, review everything. And if you have any questions, start your free trial and then find me. I'll help you out, right? And then the next time, then I can tell them, well, remember, have you gone to the Hangout yet? Have you watched the overview Hangout? Or have you been to some of our training webinars? You haven't? Oh, here's a link to the most recent one. Go over there, go check it out. You're going to find a lot of value there, right? And so that's what I begin to do on social media, text, email, in my follow-up to then get people back to the presentation page and also get them over to the Hangout, right? Then we do our Hangouts on Wednesdays. And so we wanted a way to present Power Lead System in this case in a whole different way, where it's low key, it's educational in nature, it's 80% coaching, training, and then maybe it's 15 to 20% invitation and closing sales pitch, right? So you can invite people to free information session. This is live on Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern, or it's recorded 24/7, and this is part of your funnel. In the follow-up process, I ask people, have you been to the sales page? Yeah, I saw that already. I have some more questions. Okay, great. What are your questions? Okay, great. Great questions. Here's what I'm going to do. And I directly answer their questions the best of my ability, but I also say, but if you really want to get everything, all your questions answered, you want to make sure you at least stop by and attend the most recent overview hangout that we just had. It walks you through exactly how you can use this system in our training, our tools, to create $500 and $1,000 days online. And it takes you step by step through the process. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see that yet. Oh, no, well, go here, hangout.123.com, whatever, right? And that's why we created these pages where your prospects, your customers, your affiliates, they don't have to worry about updating the video every time there's a new video to put on here. We do that for them, right? They just get a link, they recreate or they replicate this page, and they can share it. And it's updated for them all the time. And people, once they get here and they start going through the overview hangout, they can click here and get to their compensation presentation. They can check out the free lead system offer. Here's the link for the Wednesday hangout. Here's the link for the Thursday training hangout. Here's the link for the FAQ pages. So it just puts you in a whole different positioning when they're comparing you and the way you're helping and serving them with your information and a bunch of the other people online that just want to cram them in a deal, right? Or just shove a product down their social media throat or whatever, right? So this is a different way for you to present yourself. And again, you don't have to do it just for Power Lead System as an affiliate, but you can take this model, create a funnel, right? Have a good lead capture page, guide them into a good presentation page that lives forever 24/7, have some kind of an educational recorded or live hangout, webinar, live stream, whatever. And then from there, we also have, this is on Wednesday, more of an overview open house look at our program. You can do it for your program, right? And then we also do one that's more focused on education and training, something that they don't really assume they're going to get for free before they buy. Well, we created the Thursday night training. We created another page design for the Thursday night training. And again, it's live Thursday night, or it's recorded on this very same page every single day, 24/7, right? So the perspective is a little bit different, because instead of showing them an open house and an overview and kind of like, hey, learn about my program, join the team, this is more about, okay, here is one tactic that will help you generate leads on the internet. And we sit down and we talk about that one tactic. So they're getting real didactic training, an appetizer, a taste of what's to come inside of our team, inside of the program. You can do this for whatever program you're in, but provide some kind of education, a little bit. You don't have to give them everything. You have to give away the farm or anything like that, but provide something, because it builds trust, it builds rapport, you deliver value, and it helps them buy. Okay, so I wanted to show you the full funnel so that you can see it's not just a cool capture page that's going to make you all the money. That's just one part of it. Okay, the capture page flows into a productive sales presentation. The sales presentation supports social media. Come follow me on social media. Follow me here. Follow my tweets. Follow my Facebook. Go to my YouTube. However you want to do it. That reminds them to go to the educational webinars or videos that you have, right? Your social media can support and drive them back to the presentation page, and also invite them to the educational and the training and the overview elements. And now you've got a complete marketing funnel. Totally, it's like in marketing, it's like taking your prospect and your marketing is just giving them this big, warm bear hug, making them warm and fuzzy and comfortable, building trust, building rapport, because they can go stalk you on Facebook whenever they want, ask a question, see who you really are, pictures with you and your family. Oh, these are real people. This is real education. This is real. This is something that's legitimate, right? And so that is what helps you convert more of the traffic that I tell you every day is easy. Getting traffic is the easy part. Putting these elements together and consistently using them, inviting people back to your social media, inviting them to the training, inviting them, reminding them to go watch the main video because they probably didn't watch it the first 4 times they came back to the site, right? They haven't watched the whole thing. Their dog bothers them. They get distracted. The phone rings. They go back to Twitter, whatever. And so you're always reminding them. But using good funnels that make sense, using presentations that are always there and deliver value, inviting them to more educational experiences. You can do this in your own style. You can show them your funnel, give them your marketing tips, whatever you want, and invite them to your social media always, and that feeds each other, and that generates more closed sales. And at the end of the day, the very first ignition that you use to fuel this is the easiest thing in the world to do, right? Because once you know that you have that set up and all you have to do is send them to your lead capture link now, well, now all you got to do is just come here and order it. Just order traffic. Because now you know where they're going to be led, okay? So that's the very first lesson that I wanted to share with you, and I call it Traffic Generation 101. Now, in the next lesson, I want to follow up with email follow-up and how to drive sales with effective follow-up technique. And we're going to talk about 2 things specifically. We've already talked about social media. You can watch us on social media and kind of learn as you go and watch us and model and all that. But I want to talk specifically about your automated email follow-up campaign, a formula that we touched on a little bit, but I'm going to give you more of a formula format so that you can write it down and have it here on these slides and tailor your follow-up emails in a way that's going to help you convert more sales. And also something that's a little bit different, but I believe is even more important is your broadcast email game plan. A little bit different than your set canned follow-up email campaign. So email follow-up campaign formula and broadcast email game plan. That's up next in the next video. I'll see you there. Bye for now.